What is up there, beautiful people, and welcome to another edition of Just Trending News. So today we're speaking everything that's related to our Deputy President Paul Matshatile, as it's being alleged that his vehicle was shot at, okay? I'm going to be reading from a Twitter post by MDN News. It says, SAPS and Presidential Protection Unit investigates alleged shooting involving Deputy President's vehicle. The South African Police Services, SAPS, in collaboration with the Presidential Protection Unit, have launched a joint investigation into an alleged shooting incident involving Deputy President Paul Matshatile official vehicle. According to preliminary reports, the vehicle was struck 3 times while the Deputy President was en route to his residence. Authorities are treating the matter with urgency and have assured the public that all necessary steps are being taken to ensure the safety of the Deputy President and to uncover the circumstances surrounding his incident. This incident comes amid heightened concerns regarding the safety of high-ranking officials in South Africa. In a separate but related incident, members of the Deputy President's security detail were previously involved in an altercation on the N1 highway in Johannesburg. The altercation, which involved assaulting civilians, prompted swift disciplinary action and legal proceedings against the officers involved. The SAPS has committed to ensuring the investigation into this shooting is carried out thoroughly and transparently. While the circumstances of the shooting remain under investigation, authorities have emphasized that the protection of public officials remains a top priority and measures are being implemented to bolster security for such individuals moving forward. Further updates will be provided as the investigation progresses and law enforcement agencies continue to review all available evidence. Well, there you have it. That was basically a tweet by MDN News regarding the situation. I just want to read from a couple of tweets or replies to this. One person says, why would anyone want to off this man? Okay. Another person says, ANC fighting against each other. Another person says he must be protected. Okay. Another person says, Gandhi Deputy Matshatile wenzeni, where was his protection security? I smell a rat here. Okay. So another person says Didi Mabuza had too many incidents coming for him, one in Woodmead and another one in Bronkhorstspruit. Today, I think he has resigned to stay in hiding. Nothing has ever told of him since he resigned. Now it's Paul. Guys, what's happening with a deputy president position? Okay, another person says, how does it feel to experience the effects of the same crime they overlook every day? This unfortunate incident was one day going to threaten some of the political leaders at the top because they believe they are immune to crime. So they are not bothered to do anything by it. Okay, so I'm just going to be reading from one last tweet. Another person says they couldn't investigate urgently when this protection attacked the polo driver. Unfortunately, you get what you give. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, according to those reports, it's seeming as if the deputy president has survived, I would say, an attempt to take away his life because his car was shot at, and the car, according to the post from MDN News or by MDN News, was en route to his home. So he was coming from somewhere, going home, and that's when the car was struck 3 times. We assume at this point that it was struck with bullets. And honestly, it's just, it's really crazy. I think it speaks to the situation that South Africa is currently in. Obviously, we do know that we do have extremely high crime rates in South Africa, and majority of the time crime affects people who are at the bottom level, and I say this in air quotes, us normal people, us people who do not have a security detail to travel around with, us people who are not traveling in bulletproof cars, if their cars are bulletproof, us people who do not have these protection units that are protecting us. We are the normal everyday people are the highest victims of crime in South Africa, and now it seems as if that crime is slowly but steadily seeping into the elites. I think one tweet that I read from said, how does it feel to now be a target of the same crime that you guys have been overlooking? And I don't think that this person was speaking directly about Paul Matshatile, but about government in general, because although the government might be saying that they are doing all that they can to fight crime and to combat crime and to reduce crime levels in South Africa, Africa, it definitely doesn't feel like that because we are surrounded every single way we go by crime. And I think it's gotten to the point where we believe that this is a normal way to live. It's not. It's not. If you go to other countries, crime isn't really even a thing, and we have become so immune to it. But anyways, tell me what you think about this in the comment section, my darlings. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next upload.